What is up, everybody? Michael Gardiner here, founder of dfymeetings.com and b2boutbound.io. And in today's video, we're going to talk about industries that are not sexy, but they have massive opportunity. So we're going to go over 5 of them that you might want to consider targeting for your social media marketing agency.
Drop it.
Now, to go ahead and get into this video, let's talk about 2 reasons industries become saturated. Now, the first one is there's a lot of money in an industry, which is a good thing, but also there's a large amount of real firms occupying a large portion of the market. Some spaces are just very competitive because they're very profitable, and that's fine. You can still make your way, but you got to be unique. Number 2, there's an overwhelming amount of YouTube videos and courses telling beginner agency owners to sell a certain industry. This is the more common thing you're going to interfere. When you're just starting, you're probably not really competing with massive firms, but you are competing with a bunch of beginners of no clients who are giving a bad name to the industry unintentionally. So let's look at some examples of industries that generally avoid due to influence and promotion leading to saturation. Real estate, lead generation, really tricky. Anything to doctors, lawyers, e-commerce, especially if you're offering email marketing, Facebook ads, Google ads, SEO, about any type of unique service offering or niche. I mean, even within e-commerce, there's industries that are more saturated because we have to consider who are we competing against? We're competing against beginners, and a lot of these are younger beginners, so we're going to go after a lot of the same things because it's what is generally interesting. So a couple I like to avoid: supplements, fashion, jewelry, beauty. They're cool, they're visual, they're exciting. It's a lot more fun than saying, I sell, some type of industrial product or like lumber or hardware, gardening supplies. So there's a lot more competition. It's cooler. So even if in e-commerce, there's some things that are more saturated than others. So let's talk about 5 industries that we've done pretty well with campaigns, and there's a lot of opportunity in. And also, you won't find too many YouTube videos or courses saying, hey, do this with exact script and exact service. And yes, that makes it a little bit harder to get into it, but the barrier to entry is healthy because there's less competition. And there's also less anger at agencies within these industries. So let's look at charities. Charities are awesome to target, and nonprofits. They have great margins because a lot of times you run a campaign to get donations, $1 in ad spend, $2 donation, you're profitable. It's not that many people targeting charities. It's not too competitive. And also, I ran across a couple agencies who work with charities and nonprofits and help them get grants to make it easy to provide huge ROI. For example, Google will give nonprofits up to $10,000 a month in ad spend for free. Crazy. Now think about this. You come to a charity or nonprofit, you say, hey, I can help you get $120,000 a year up to in ad spend. My fee is $3,000 a month. The grants cover all the ad spend. I guarantee an ROI because all you're doing is getting donations. Or, it's really good business model because they're literally losing money by not taking advantage of ad grants. Just one example. So charities, really cool one. Industrial e-commerce, like people selling machinery and expensive parts, construction equipment. They are online. There are e-commerce. There's not people targeting them. It's not a cool, it's not a fun, it's kind of unsexy industry. The average order value is super high, so there's a lot of profit on each order. And also, these business owners are a bit less technical. A lot of times their websites will suck, their marketing will suck, and they need help. It's a really good place to target. I know this because we sell SEO and email marketing here all the time. Restricted industries. So these are industries that are generally restricted from a lot of things. They can't post freely on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, or they can't run ads. So they don't have ability to advertise. So we have to feel like email marketing or SEO is really important, or partnerships, or there's a lot of things that they need because they can't take advantage of stuff. And there's a lot of lack of competition here because people can't provide their services, or they just aren't comfortable providing their services for, say, political or ethical or whatever reasons. Maybe their employees are uncomfortable. So examples here would include adult companies, weapons companies, smoking companies, and alcohol companies. A lot less competition, and they need somebody to serve them. Now, next is B2B service businesses. Kind of boring. This is what I'm in. I love it though. Think about working with a marketing agency, M&A firm, accounting firm, consulting firm, super high LTV. There's not that many people targeting them compared to something like e-commerce, Facebook ads, and there's a variety of potential sectors to go after. Really great industry to get into. This is where I put all of my attention. And similarly, I put professional coaches. I know a lot of people who offer services to coaches, teaching how to do dropship or do Amazon FBA or start an agency or like mindset coaches, and that's fine. But I like targeting professional coaches. So what is the difference? A professional coach versus like a guru you see on YouTube or Instagram is going to be somebody who normally sells coaching services to businesses. For example, they'll come into a company and revamp a sales process, or they'll go through a company and they'll coach C-level executives how to better manage their teams. And these are going to be 10, 20, 50, $100,000 packages, and they have a high LTV, less competition, easy to get meetings with, and I found pretty easy to sell to. So that is the final idea. So I hope this helped out. If you wanted some cool ideas of industries that are a little bit less competitive, I want to get right to the point here. So if you found this valuable and you want even more insights, check out b2boutbound.io. This is my program where we teach you exactly how to put together your offer, do outreach for it, and get clients using a whole bunch of unique B2B prospecting methods. If you enjoyed this, a like always helps, and a subscription is greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.